South Central Illinois' most accurate forecast with meteorologist Seth Bohnhoff.
Well, we've seen some showers and storms move through the area today, but things are finally starting to come to an end for the most part. Might just have a few light showers hanging around out there. Maybe Charleston still getting a couple of extra sprinkles as we look on. You can clearly tell that there has been some rain that passed through town there earlier. And as we look at our satellite radar picture, we still see some activity out there. Lots of just that general kind of green color there across the board, which means just those light showers. All the storm activity is now over there into Indiana, with maybe the one exception being the far eastern half of Crawford County down that direction. Maybe just a little bit more of that heavy rain before things start to wrap up there. But aside from that, not a whole lot happening. Maybe just one little also cell kind of moving through the Fayette County area, but that is pretty much it. All right, let's look at some of those rainfall totals that we had with this round. Things were still pretty scattered in nature, but if you were south of I-72, chances were you ended up with some form of rain. Let's zoom in here on just a few places and kind of highlight some of the higher totals that we saw. Over there in Douglas County, had a swath of maybe 3 to even up to 5 inches, according to some reports. So that was kind of the big winner for the day. Out there to the east, south of Georgetown there, maybe close to 2.5 inches, and just east of Danville as well, upwards of 3 inches. We look down closer to the I-70 region. Best rainfall totals were south of the interstate there, where we saw some 2 to 3 inch reports as well, including a 2 inch report just outside of Newton. Now, with that being said, I talked about 3 to 5 inches of rain there in Douglas County. That did lead to some flooding, as we can see here, this video from Tuscola. Some of the roads had that water go all the way over. So anytime you get that rain in that short of a span of time, this is exactly what you could end up seeing. That wasn't a problem for many places, but I've been saying here for the last several days, wherever you find yourself underneath those really heavy storms, that's where you're going to start to see those flooding issues. Right now, under the rain-cooled air, it is 73 degrees in Champaign, 71 in Effingham, and 74 out there in Springfield. Through the night, we'll maybe just keep an eye on a few more showers, but that's pretty much it. Low temperatures heading down there into the mid-60s under a mostly cloudy sky. Tomorrow's probably the one day that you can rest assured that it's not going to bring any rain chances here. We're just sitting at a 10% chance. Maybe a stray shower sneaks into the picture, but tomorrow's pretty much the only day that doesn't have a decent chance for rain. I think someone in the area is going to see chances for rain pretty much every single day here for the rest of the upcoming week, that 30 to 40% chance range. Also watching Tuesday in particular for maybe a lower end chance for some severe weather. And this one's a little conditional, just kind of depends how the forecast evolves over time. Right now, it's just a very broad marginal risk for those south of I-72. You can have almost a little baby low pressure system move on through, and that could enhance things locally. We'll watch and see how that plays out. Got to wait just a little longer to get better details on that. There's a more mature system set to move on through in the middle part of the week, though, around that Wednesday to Thursday time frame. Along with it, cold front sneaks on through, and we'll probably see some better chances for showers and storms across the area. So here's a look at your 7-day forecast. It is a very common one, as we've seen over the last several weeks. We just have storm chances pretty much every single day moving forward, with maybe the exception being there on Monday. That's why I encourage folks to get outside, have some plans there for tomorrow, because it's about the only day I can almost guarantee you're not going to have any sort of rain ruin your parade there.
Rains on the parades.
Rains on the parades. What can I say?
Hey, this time of year, right?
That's right.
All right. Thank you. Well, more national news coming up next.